set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And the Titans getting set to go.
First and 10.
The Titans offense set to go on 1st and 10. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
On the keeper.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 45.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. And he slings one that's incomplete. Cole Kmet, the intent. But now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 10
yards. From the gun, it's Tua. Open man is Trey Burton. And he is out of. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hello? I have to go get one.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Now a dump off here complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Complete.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Titans.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling there to make the grab. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And score 7-0 Tennessee.
Titans 7, Jets nothing. Sebastian Janikowski set to kick off.
Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. On the return, here's a speedy Jamison Crowder. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The offense for the Jets ready to take over. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Le'Veon Bell, the ball carrier, brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Titans 7, Jets nothing.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Darnold dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now.
Come here. Stop. I'm serious. Bring this to Josh.
For third.
White on the tackle.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. The shotgun snap for Darnold. And it's caught by Herndon. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
Good.
It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
On first down, Darnold. He's got Herndon, his tight end. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Darnold trying to hustle everybody along with the clock moving.
At the Titans' 46-yard line.
And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked.
Right.
They may be lucky to have that one back. Third down.
Third down and 1.
Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1. Throw complete to Herndon. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. On first down, it's Darnold. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Darnold. Hooking up over the middle with Herndon. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Darnold from the gun, eluding the pressure right. 5 yards that time out of the scramble, but now they're looking at a 4th down situation. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now Brett Maher for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. The kick by Maher is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. So a well-paced drive. They were able to calmly take it down the field, and then they finished the half with 3 points.
Yeah, and that's what's commonly known as playing the 2-for-1 game, right? Being able to get the points at the end of the half, knowing you're getting the ball to start the second half, gives you a chance to go out and double what you got done in the first half.
Tua, the final shot before half. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he will be brought down. His time is now run out on this first half of action. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
Sebastian.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Now it's Crowder. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Back on the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Well, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. A first down throw, Darnold. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Buying time to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
On second down, it's Bell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
Brings up third down.
Darnold. Quick hitter here. It's complete. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Now Tua. And the throw there going to be incomplete. That's
an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Tua going to throw. And he'll find Hall. 30, 20. Touchdown, Titans. Dante Hall, 64 yards. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
The Titans will line up for
They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. Now it's Crowder. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And New York set to take the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game. And there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
He's pass rush, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jonathan Jones, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They run, Cook. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2. Cook, they'll try and run it. They'll try and run it here. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here.
All right.
On the try for 2.
Sebastian Janikowski.
Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. New York ready to go again offensively. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Back to throw, Darnold. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
And it's fielded at the 34. Finish this one off strong. It's a return touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages.
Janikowski lining up for the extra point.
A lot of times they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Yeah.
And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the posts. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
First and 10.
For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
At the 8-yard line.
They'll run with Cook. And the Titans are going to have it first and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
Jamal Adams there on the 10.
And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Jets 3.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Titans first down.
They fake the handoff, now Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Going deep here for Watkins. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game? Centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy, take care of the football, we're on the road. You're a youngster, let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you, move on. Long way to go in this one.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
On 2nd and 11 now. Darnold. Throw left side complete. It's Bell. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
6 yards.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No, I was just looking on my thing. Yes, I do. I'm not gonna lose. I'm not gonna lose by that bad.
Back deep, 2-time Pro Bowler Dante Hall.
Alright.
And taken right at the 35. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers.
It's caught inside the 25. A big pickup of 38. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Not really any offense for them to speak of here in this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Marquez Valdez-Scantling there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game.
Sebastian Janikowski set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Darnold now to throw.
What happened?
Forced out to his left. He'll run it. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Now it's Darnold. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And this is incomplete. And this one too low.
Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Now Darnold out right here to Herndon. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some
I know
tackles,
you saw
big
my
tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can
I know
scatter
you
some
saw it.
bodies, unable to get it done. That is how
I
you
know
flip
you
field
saw my
position.
call.
That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely
Well, get on the
ideal.
game.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15,
James
inside the
about to
5.
get on too, so we
Superb.
can make a
The
franchise.
linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
If you're not on already, I'll just
Flush to
call
his
you
right.
when Jaden get on. Pick
Now
your
he'll
stuff
let
up,
it go
Jaden.
deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Pierre Desir. And some room to work. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And with great field position here, chance for some points before the break.
That's prime real estate. Just have to decide how they want to try and take their shot to try and put those points on the board.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. After the interception, here's Darnold. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, and it's 2nd down.
He was defended by Julian Blackman.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. Marr able to put this one through. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half.
Sebastian Janikowski set to kick off.
The Jets going to get the football as well as we get back underway in this second half. Now it's Crowder. And able to get this out to the 25. And New York set to take the field. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. The The second half starts with a carry by Bell. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Quincy Enunwa.
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
Into the hands of Enunwa on the jet sweep. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
He's brought down at the
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Well, defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Now Bell. Bell a first down and then some. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 29-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
At halftime, you have to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They'd had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. Open man left side. That's the tight end, Herndon. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
gain of 9.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
And he is going to get this close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the Titan 16.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Darnold. And that'll be incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
2nd down and 10, Darnold. He's got Herndon, his tight end. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Here's Darnold. Steps away to his left. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jets have taken the lead.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
And he's got it as the lead is now 10-6.
Makes the score Jets 10, Titans 6.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return, here's Hall. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. So now the Titans down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Tennessee.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. First and 15. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
A 36-yard attempt.
Janikowski bangs it through, and that gets him back within a single point. It's now 10-9. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
They'll try and run some clock now with Bell. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Again, it's Bell. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Don't slam it closed. It's gonna break if you keep doing that.
All right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it, though. You can replay the challenge right now or at any time later on.
job.
Little bit, you ain't talking big.
I got an
Get out my
80
way,
pin.
little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much less on me, I wish I had 2 necks. I got homies that can sleep without 2. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it.
I forgot I was streaming. Say something if you're in here.
Richard popping in, yeah. Drill, little bit, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit,
Then put your computer on the charger right there. Cause you always put it in the wrong hole.
Bust down, but my wrist turned to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drill, little bit, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha macha with a rockin' black clothes. Whippin' around that Batmobile, duckin' 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, lil' bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs. Way back then, you could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat grits. How did the lady go miss? How she was made, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught up the rhythm. She caught up a friend that kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kick.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I? Before I went live, they know what I was. Ain't no one alive that can do what I does. Need a light here to protect my cuz. These right here to protect my cuz. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's both to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I? then you fools hurt. Jesus wept.
And what's your call? No, I was calling you because Kevin has said he's gonna get on too, so we can make a franchise. Alright. You say you're gonna find me too.
Hey yo, Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, don't really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that tasty finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep it racking my sauce. Y'all stress me a lot. Nike check up all of my sauce. Hey yo, Nike check. T-shirt check. Sneakers check. Socks check. Hoodie check. Shorts check. Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. Going up sky high while I'm rocking Air Force. And she just wanna ride, shorty bad and gorgeous. She was rocking stripes, said it's alright. Then I cut her off, shorty stepped on my off-whites. Okay, now wait. Gotta get the bag and racks every day. Don't tell me to relax, I can't, I'ma say it. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, don't really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that tasty finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep it racking my sauce. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my stocks. Hey yo. Nike check. I've been a king and I've been about mine.